Do you recognize it? You're doing an EWM implementation and the business is just not cooperating. And you don't understand why. You are not the only one. In this video, we're going to dive into this. Hello, I hope you're having a good day. My name is Eefke Somers, SAP EWM Consultant and Change Ambassador at McCoy Partners. Today we're going to talk about ADKAR barrier points during EWM implementations. In this video, we're going to analyze practical examples of barrier points with the ADKAR model to try and understand it better. The ADKAR model has 5 phases an individual has to go through during his change journey: awareness, desire, knowledge, ability, and reinforcement. Do you want to know more about the ADKAR model? Look at this video from my colleagues Eefke and Thomas from the change management team. You may be familiar with this situation. You're involved in an EWM implementation at a client. You and your colleagues build an amazing system. It's ready to use and still the customer is not really cooperating. This can occur at various phases of a project. Here we see ADKAR barrier points. An ADKAR barrier point is when an employee scores a 3 or lower on one of the ADKAR pillars. Our first example, we have a key user who was involved in the trainings. They are live with the new system and now he is receiving his first products in a new EWM system. He might feel a bit insecure about how to proceed. Of course, he had some training, but that has been a while ago. And that previous system he knew as the back of his hand. Well, time is ticking because these products need to go to the right location. And more products are coming. However, what the employee knows for sure is the physical location of the products. They have been standing there for years. He proceeds by putting these products there and not scanning anything with his RF scanner. Now he knows for sure that the products are at least in the right location. However, this is not seen in the system. In the system, nothing happened. This will lead to problems later on. If we analyze this example with the ADKAR model, we spoke about the 5 phases an individual has to go through during his change journey. In this example, most likely the key user has the right scores in the pillars awareness, desire, and knowledge. He is aware of the new system and sees the value of it. He knows why it's needed for his company. Probably he also knows what he had to do after attending the training, but hasn't quite found the speed yet of implementing it. Looking at ability, he's not able to proceed with the process in the right way. This might come because he didn't feel like having the right support. This can be either training material or backup by a trainer. He can't overcome the gap. Now he falls back on the knowledge that he has, which is the physical location of the products. So why do we look at the ADKAR model at these situations? My colleagues Eefke and Thomas made a more in-depth video about this. See the link down below. For more videos about the ADKAR model and other change-related videos, subscribe and like to this channel. Another example, yes, a new EWM project is going to start. You arrive at your new client for the first time and are being introduced to the team leader. You'll be working closely together. Turns out, the team leader has no clue why you are coming and is not informed about the new system being implemented for their warehouse. He feels a bit overwhelmed by this information. This team leader is very important for the project. He has to deliver almost all the requirements and is involved during all the tests. The start of this project is difficult. In their eyes, the new system is in no way better than their current system. Phrases like, "The system we have now is working fine," or "This new way of working is way too difficult." You might recognize them from your own experience. In this example, the ADKAR barrier point takes place at an earlier stage. Awareness. This team leader was not informed about the new system. He can't comprehend what is going to change for him. Communication is missing from management, who have chosen for this new system, to the team leader. It has not been clearly stated why management chose for this new system, and the team leader doesn't see any benefits. After some time, he gets used to the new situation, and after some conversations with management, he understands the higher need of the EWM system. Then we arrive at the second pillar, desire. Here again, the project is not going smoothly. The team leader worked for years with the current system and is used to it. But this is working fine, keeps coming back. He doesn't really want to change and still doesn't see the personal value of the new system. It's important to keep showing the benefits of the system, show demos and keep giving attention to the topic. Keep an open conversation and try to understand each other better. We can relate different barrier points in an EWM project to different phases in the ADKAR model to better understand where the pain points are. With this insight, it's also easier to anticipate and improve later on. Here we saw 2 real-life examples of ADKAR barrier points. By analyzing these situations with the ADKAR model, we understand the situation better, and by that we can take specific actions to improve the situation. Did you find this topic interesting? Then you may also have a look at a previous blog post about this topic. See the link in the description. For more videos about change-related topics, like and subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to look at the video of my colleagues Lissa and Thomas.